Is having ginormous testicles considered like a handicap or a disability?
Elephantitis.
But is it a disability though? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know, because you got to think when somebody comes in there and it's like, my balls are too big and I want to be fucking get disability, the judge is like, you believe the balls on this fucking guy?
Right? You know, hey, jack off. Go jack off. Right?
Yeah, just fucking get some ass or stop fucking playing with it, whatever the fuck. Because on some real shit, man, anybody could look up this video of elephantitis. The guy had the nuts and he was like living in a hut and his friend would like hoist his nuts behind him on the ladder to get him up into the hut. Like it was literally like an ottoman. Swear to God.
That's
He sits
crazy.
on his balls like he just when he's tired he just squats and he sits on his nuts. You think they'd be more
Oof.
sensitive in that? Anyway, I'm Mr. Brooks, everybody.
And I'm done, motherfucking Weasel Time Grimm. And yeah, I am not gonna explain that to you at all. Don't even ask, unless you ask nicely. But yeah, and you are
Weasley.
in with the motherfucking news. You are in with the motherfucking news. Anyway, so check this out, folks. One of the things that's really been irritating us a lot lately is actually for a long time now, but like it's, especially lately is
It's
all
like
these things
17
that
years, 17 years at least.
maybe even more. Um, all these things that people refer to as phobias that aren't actual phobias. I can't stand things that are like named inappropriately to begin with. Like for me the whole white privilege thing. It's not
Yeah,
privilege.
cot sucker.
It's not privilege. So don't call it that. I could go on for days on why that's named inappropriately, but the same thing applies to all these phobias. Like for example, I'll give you one of them right now. When they say
Just he
what?
gonna disperse them motherfuckers, ain't you? I was
I mean,
talking
I
shit.
could
I
I
was
could
talking
just
shit
I could
beforehand.
just be like this phobia, that phobia, blah, 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 but yeah, but Mr. Brooks had a word with me before the show, like, dog, sprinkle out a little bit over
Hey
this,
man, you gotta give these motherfuckers, a little time. You can't just throw all the phobias out there. No, but you're right, man. It's been like it's been a problem for years and it gets worse and worse where it's like you're not really, it's like everything else. It's not what it really means anymore. Phobia is a fucking like a straight God's
at,
honest fear of anything.
right. And
Fear.
okay, so for example, what I was going to, for those of you who aren't following, because we haven't even given you an example yet, here's the first one: homophobia. I can't stand that crap. I can't stand when people say you're homophobic. Like, well, are you fucking serious? Like, what the word phobia is a fear. I do not fear gay people. Who fears? It just doesn't make sense. It's illogical to even call it that because, like for example, if somebody says something about disagreeing with the homosexual lifestyle, or even if they're not hating on them, it's just like I just don't agree with that, whatever. But, oh, you're homophobic. Like, wait, what? How did?
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting that people just immediately assume. And I don't know what's worse. Is it the fucking homophobic? But they look at that. I think here's what it is. I think they're using the phobic part to call you hateful. But maybe they think that you're not smart enough to fucking understand the difference between hate and fear. And so it's like, and even either way, I don't. I'm the same way. It's like, I don't really. to be honest,
Give a
I'm a
shit.
grown ass motherfucker. And I'm not gonna sit around watching anybody tongue kiss in a restaurant or fucking lay all over each other in the living room while we're trying to watch a movie. Two couples or something like that. Like,
Mm,
but if it's a gay couple, I'm fine. We'll go out to eat. I don't give a fuck. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just saying that I don't want to be gay. I can't help it. I don't like fucking wieners. You know what I'm saying? So like, but how does that make me scared or hateful? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you have to be guilty or something to not do it. So I think they try to flip it on you too, as if you have some sort of legitimate problem that you need to go fix. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
phobia is
right.
just the one that they use that doesn't sound too fucking ridiculous, even
It,
though if you
well,
logically think about it, it's ridiculous.
a phobia can be diagnosed, which means that it's like a condition. So that I think that's why they used phobia along with these things like you don't like gay people. Oh, you have a condition. You have a it's a condition that makes you not like gay people.
But if you was to say that they did, or the transgender people have a fucking condition that makes them think that they're completely something different, fine. If you think you're a goddamn housecoat, sweet, grow sleeves. I don't give a fuck. But don't say that
Said
I'm
gross
scared of
sleeves.
you. If you need
Yeah.
to be, like I've always felt like I was a jacket. And the older I get, I'm just like I'm a trench coat at this point, and I still have yet to sprout my motherfucking cufflinks or my,
But you have found some mothballs inside
I
you.
have I have dreams about growing a belt out of my back that wraps around. You know,
Uh,
my dad was a duster. I'm more of a see-through fucking parka. You know what I'm saying? Like, but fluffy. I'm fluffy. I'm a fluffy coat. What is the fucking thing called? The puffy jacket thing?
a parka.
Oh, yeah. I fucked that up. What's the other thing I was thinking about? Poncho. Clear
Oh, a poncho.
poncho. Because they're exactly the fucking same, dumbass. Anyway,
Yeah.
transphobia, like you were saying the other day, we were talking about this. That's why we're doing the show. What's the other one?
Well, I mean, you get a lot of them. Like there's the
Islamic, right?
yeah, like
Islamophobe.
you're Islamophobic. Like really, I'm not afraid at all of anybody that practices any religion. Not afraid at all. Do I agree with their religion? No. I'll openly say it. No, I don't. But that doesn't mean that I hate them or I'm afraid of them. I just happen to disagree with what they're being taught, especially the
Yeah.
whole killing thing.
Heterophobes. There's a bunch of heterophobes
Yeah,
out there, and that's the fucking problem. Everybody that accuse here's what it seems to me like a lot of times when somebody's accusing you of something really ridiculous, then they are the opposite of what they're saying.
boom, wow. And on that note, I think we should roll your friggin' segment.
Islamophobe makes sense though, because I could see people being scared of them motherfuckers.
Well, I could see that too, but I mean, is it a phobia? Is it a phobia though?
Not
No.
of the person, maybe bomophobe or AK.
I'm sort of bombophobic myself. I don't,
Yeah, I mean, and it's
I
nothing
don't,
against the person and the individual. I mean, I don't give a fuck if it's a fucking white dude with a bomb or, you
right.
know,
Just the whole bomb thing.
bomb. Yeah, I mean, you're
I'm
like, I got
anti
a
being
bomb
blown
strapped
up.
to me. I want to
Yeah,
be far away from you, buddy.
I'm being blown up phobic. That's just
Yeah,
not. It's just
deathophobe, bro.
yeah,
Deathophobe, right here. I
yeah.
don't, not scared to die. I'm scared of how it'll happen. How it'll happen to phobia.
Yeah, that makes about
I saw a bitch on
100%
TV
sense.
that was scared of peaches. Did I tell you that? She's scared of fucking the texture of peaches because they're fuzzy. And I'm like, they tried to touch her with one and she broke like fucking all the furniture trying to get the fuck out of there. And I was like, wow, man. Like, I
Yeah,
try not to
trust
judge,
me.
man. People are fucking weird. All right. So let's see what you have to say. And then later we'll see what I have to say.
I don't want to go first.
You know?
Okay, fine. If I'm gonna go first, I just need to let people know. I need to give this disclaimer real quick. I got real serious on this. It's not my usual shit. A little bit of personal information in here, and yeah. So if you need to speed it up and go past the shit, I won't be mad at you. So it is what
I'll
it
be
is.
mad at y'all, man. Speed up and go past it if you want to, motherfuckers. Joke's on y'all. We know you quit listening 12 minutes ago.
Even though we're only 10 minutes in, yeah.
They turned it off before it came on. You son of a.
Right.
But you know what? Fuck y'all, man. Can we get you 30 seconds at least?
That's all
I'm
I
just
ask.
kidding, man. I know y'all watch to the credits and then cry like little hoes when it don't keep going.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Don Grimm. Yeah, you already know. You already know. Following in tonight's topic, my mom was one of those people that had legitimate phobia. And that's one of the reasons why I really can't stand when people uh, call things phobias when they're not, making up bullshit phobias. You know, my mom actually had agoraphobia. You know, basically, to sum it up, it's the fear of going outside. Uh, she'd have regular panic attacks, and her doctors, in order to keep her on the insurance she had, required her to go visit them at their offices. Luckily, it was only like every other month or something like that, but that was a terrible time because she would literally take a couple of days, if not longer, to try to get herself psyched up just for that trip to go see the doctor. And that would mess her up so bad because she would, you know, it would just create more panic, more. She would go into these panic attacks, and I would freak out because it was time when she could barely breathe, and only thing I could really do to help her that I found would snap her out of all that was, you know, humor. I've always been a jackass. I've always been, a funny fuck. I know I'm obviously not being funny right now because I don't feel it right now. I'm talking about something too serious for that. But I could usually just, say a few key things or crack a joke or whatever, and usually some fucked up shit just to catch her off guard, and she would snap out of it and start laughing. I was, I don't know, part of me felt really good about myself for being able to do that for her. But it's like, well, damn, what about the times when I'm not around when it happens? I mean, I don't know, it's just too serious of an issue. When she passed, she was still dealing with that, and yeah, that's why I can't stand when people call stupid shit a phobia. Maybe one day these people on the left, little twinkle shit motherfuckers, will pull their heads out of their asses. I doubt it, but I mean, we can all fucking hope and wish, right? I'm out.
Well, I would assume that when you weren't there, she would just imagine the things you said or what you would say if you were. However, I do agree that that's the type of shit I mean when people, anytime, and it's, phobia is just, it's the same thing, it's a different theme where they'll take something that should offend a lot of people that actually suffer from insert fucking condition here, and then they fucking run with it and make it into a bunch of bullshit. And for some reason, even the ones that, sometimes the people that are in that situation back those assholes up when they should be offended. It's like, man, like there's people out there that's really fucked up. And then you got the nerve to, I don't know, almost like the fucking, the little emotional dogs you have to have with you because you can't handle the fact that your coffee's been wrong 3 days in a row. Like stupid shit like that when there's people that can't leave the house for all kinds of fucking reasons. Some people are so fucking stressed out, and I don't get it, you know what I'm saying? And I am judgmental. I be talking shit. Just touch the fucking peach, bitch. I don't know what that's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared of spiders if they're fucking crawling on me, but if he's over there, I will get up and go fucking get rid of him, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I know some people ain't gonna do that. They got to see a spider. Well, we're moving the fuck out, burn the house to the ground. Snakes, some balloons, clowns, whatever. If it's legit, it's legit, man. When you start making up dumb shit to cover a purpose that you shouldn't be offended or whatever it is in the first place, or you shouldn't be, like the homophobe or transphobe or something like that. I mean, you're mocking, his mother, countless amounts of people that have problems with real shit. That's like even the spider thing. Okay, well, don't go into the house and call your husband if there's one in the kitchen. Like you can, that you're lucky if you have arachnophobia. You're lucky because that's fucking easy. Don't go the fuck near spiders. But then you got somebody like, your mother sure wishes she could go hang out with the fucking spiders out there in the woods somewhere, but she's tripping on some real shit. So,
the
don't
whole
make
thing
stupid
is
shit about a goddamn sexual orientation as if somebody's fucking truly petrified of your goddamn who you're fucking and who you're not fucking.
it's literally belittling other people's legitimate conditions. Like people that have, like, for example, claustrophobia. I knew a dude that was claustrophobic. If he felt like he was in an enclosed situation, he would literally freak out. Like he jumped out of a car one time, because there were too many people in there and he felt too closed in. He literally like climbed over motherfucking, like crawled out the window, and the car barely got to a fucking, like 10, 15 miles per hour before, he jumped out, and then it came to a stop. Like, what the fuck, like everybody's tripping, and it was only me and one other dude in there that knew that this guy was claustrophobic, and I was even trying to tell the driver, hey, slow the fuck down, dude, stop, dude, pull over, do something, and because I saw this guy starting to fucking wig out. But I mean that's a legit, I mean it sounds crazy, sounds crazy as fuck, but it's a legitimate fucking phobia. He got so fucking riled up, and it's involuntary. It's not like okay, a lot of people say, if you face your fears, okay, that's all fine and dandy because a fear and a phobia are two different things. A fear you can face and overcome. A phobia, no matter how many times you try to face it, it's still there. In your mind, nothing is, you're not thinking rationally. If you're thinking rationally, then it's just a fear that could be overcome. And with a phobia, it's literally your mind is afraid of this thing in an irrational fucking manner. So no matter how many times you try to prove and trick your mind into, oh, look, this is okay, it's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to fucking
It's
work.
always going to be like you're doing it and I'm saying picking up maybe a snake, whatever the fucking thing is. And, like, what the fuck good is it? It's not like you're in 2 weeks, you're going to be like, cool, a snake and put it around your neck. Every time you're going to have to be like, oh my God, it's a fucking pin. I can't understand it. If you got to do that, then just fucking don't touch pens.
Right.
Goddamn pencil, man. Whatever the fuck the problem is.
Yeah.
But,
just imagine the claustrophobic guy that wants to go like to the fucking 130th floor of a fucking building, has to take the elevator, and there's like 30 people in the fucking elevator with him. And I'll take the stairs.
People, you're gonna have to take the dumb waiter.
Right. I'm just gonna take the stairs. So I'll see you up there next week then, bro. Fuck.
Right, are you fucking insane? Your calf muscles must be like fucking college football. But like, I think claustrophobic is probably the most misused one there is. Everybody, look, I know that nobody, or I should say nobody wants to be cramped up in a fucking little spot. But there are people like you're talking about that are like, it's not an option. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking like it. But a lot of people, if they get in a fucking, if you hug them too tight, they're like, I'm claustrophobic. I'm like, are you though? I mean, we all joke around. So I'm saying, if you're just saying that shit, fine. But if no, I'm I got paperwork at home. They'll be like, look, I wrote it here.
Right, but hugging a motherfucker is not going to have an effect on the claustrophobia. So people that act like that, that's just, sorry to say it, people. That's fucking retarded. That's bitch made. That's doing too much.
In a goddamn roller coaster and they put the straps on. They're like, could you loosen this? I'm getting claustrophobic. Like, what do you mean you're getting?
Oh my God, yeah.
You're getting more ignorant by the second.
You're getting ignoranter.
Yeah, you get more ignorant or more also ignorant or whatever the fuck it is.
You are adding additional ignorance.
You are fucking pumping ignorance in. Ignorance. Never mind. All
right, man. I think it's about time to roll your shit. What do you say?
All right. Here it goes. I'm just gonna play it and it's whatever. I don't think I pissed. I'm trying to imagine, who did I piss off or did I say anything crazy? But okay, here it is. I'm gonna play it. Enjoy. Hello.
What's up, y'all? It's Mr. Brooks. Don't know why I said it that way, but so I'm out driving around and being completely responsible, using my phone and whatnot. What I want to talk about, though, is, I've always had this weird fear. My dad has the same problem where he just will not ride in a car with someone else driving the car. And as he's gotten older, that's had to subside to an extent. I mean, because straight up, you ain't driving my shit, and so get in my passenger seat or you don't. So I have the same kind of thing, man, but it's not so much that I just can't do it. I prefer to drive, and it's not really a fear thing, I don't think. A lot of people, like we've been saying, the word phobia gets thrown around a lot. So I don't believe it's a phobia that I have or even that my father has. I think that it's, for me, it's just a preference. I prefer driving, and I prefer driving my own car. That puts me in control of everything that happens with the car, ultimately where we go, and, things like music and, shit like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I want to be driving. I don't know. So it's not really a fear. Although if I'm in the passenger seat, I find myself like, oh, fuck, man. They're going to stop at this light, or is he going to pull out in front of this motherfucker? Is she going to stop? Like I get a little freaked out when I can't be in control of it. I don't know what it is, but like a phobia, no. And I probably not even a straight up fear. It's just, I just prefer driving. As far as the rest of the phobias, I mean, yeah, there's some that's real, there's some that's not, there's some that are fucking ridiculous, and some of them you just need to get over it, but it's not for me to say. I'm not scared of, grapes or trees and things that smell like tennis balls. Like, that shit don't bother me, so, I can't say. I don't know what it's like to be scared of a shrub. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that feels like, so I won't judge anybody. I mean, if you're scared of a bush, then fine, tell your bitch to shave. Okay, bye.
Okay, first off, the way you said your name in your introduction in the video, you sounded like a Captain Caveman fan, and that was entertaining. As far as all the rest of that, I totally agree, because I personally cannot stand when somebody else is driving a vehicle with me in it, and it's not just because it's not like I'm afraid. I have trust issues. I have when it comes to driving because okay, I drove for years for a living, years, many many moons, and I have never been in an accident that I caused. But I've been in accidents caused by people that were driving the vehicle that I'm in. Hell, I was even in a head-on collision. I was telling you about this, off the air. That was last night, I think. I was in a head-on collision, a combined total speed of over 100 miles an hour. Just head-on, bam. This shit was fucked up. And yeah, I mean, other shit has happened. People spin out, act like dumbasses. I've slid off the road, all that crap, and I'm in the fucking passenger seat or the back seat, and someone else is driving. I'm like, no, no more. And every time I say no more, it's like I end up getting in the car with somebody again, and I'm like, fuck. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm lucky to be alive, man. Through the fucking '90s vehicles and shit like that. I mean, amongst many other reasons, but vehicles alone is was pretty amazing. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that died in car wrecks and I've been in some that I did cause, some that I didn't cause, and I've been in wrecks with other people while they were driving. But like I said in the video, man, I ain't really tripping. Like I'll ride with some people, but I need to be able to like. Some people I'll go to sleep. I can sleep in the car. You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes, man, even if I'm in the back seat, well, I'll be leaning around watching. Like if we're gonna hit
Yep.
something, goddamn it, I need to be able to
React. Yeah.
yeah.
Prepare myself.
I ain't trying to be like, yeah, really? Who said that? I didn't even know. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, which you're probably better off, they say, but still, I need to know what's going on. And like I said, it's not a fear, it's a preference. I prefer, and it's not even because usually after the damn trip or whatever, motherfuckers be like, thanks for driving, man, and I'm like, thanks for not tripping about it, because
Right. No problem at all, bro.
yeah, I went to the mountains recently, and I'll be honest, it was horrifying. It was sketchy as fuck when you're actually. I mean, I was in control and still scared as fuck. Like so, man. In the passenger seat, I mean, these roads were. I can't believe they're legal. I cannot fucking believe that
Mhm.
shit was legal. And people that live there, they just goddamn yeah. I'm like, man, y'all crazy as fuck. I'm like, my brakes is coming down the side of that motherfucker like. Scared
Yeah.
as fuck, man. Like, this looks like death on one side, and
Yeah.
I don't believe I really don't physically believe. I would probably be like, look, man, can I please drive down this motherfucker? I'm going to lose my shit if I'm stuck in the back seat and somebody else is doing that, and I don't know what the fuck. I ain't in control. It's just as simple as that. And at that point, it may be more. I mean, I'd be scared. I would be even a phobia, fear. I'm fucking scared as fuck, motherfucker. That's what.
Well,
What's wrong with you? Scared as fuck.
yeah, there was this. I'm gonna tell you a quick story here. There was this one time. Okay, I was driving for a living. I was driving a 26-foot box truck, 13.5 foot, fucking tall, fucking thing, right? And a lot of people don't realize that Northern California is full of like backwoods shit. I mean, you can find some spots in Northern California where it's just you won't know where the fuck you're at. You have no service. You're dealing with inbred motherfuckers, all that. And one day I got to a spot that I'm looking for this fucking address. My GPS is all off. The map. I had one of the fucking I had an actual map book, but the roads were so inaccurate it just had me all over the damn place. So I show up to a spot. I swear it's like some wrong turn shit, dealing with some wrong turn people, and I mean it was just totally fucking freaked my partner out because I had a dude with me, and so I'm figuring, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep driving up this road here, and I'm not gonna deal with these motherfuckers I see over here. 'Cause they just look way too wrong turn. I mean, I wasn't even thinking like, damn, the farther I go up here, the more likely I'm gonna find some more wrong turnish people,
What
And
are y'all doing out there?
so yeah, so I'm going along this road. It is so fucking narrow. It's like there's there's a friggin' wall on the right thin ass, narrow ass road, and there's the fucking cliff on the other side, and it varies in width as we're going. So there's times when I'm looking in the side view mirror at my tires, and and I'm like right up against the shit over here, and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm seeing them like right on the fucking edge over here, and I'm trying to not go too damn fast. My boy over here in the passenger seat is freaking out like, we shouldn't even be on this road. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I ain't even fucking trying to argue with you about it. You're right, dog. My bad.
But still, shut the fuck up.
Right. Like I already know this though. I don't need the input. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware.
Yeah.
So when we get to this one spot, it's a fucking clearing, very small clearing. And then the road gets too narrow for the truck to even continue after that. It's just, there's no way, no fucking way. It's like a bike trail, it's like, fuck that, So obviously we've gone the wrong place. So I try to turn around in this clearing, and like I said, it's a very small fucking clearing. So he gets out and he's like, man, I'll get out to guide you. Truth is, motherfucker don't want to end up at the bottom of the cliff if I go too fucking far. So he tried to save his ass.
I feel it, man.
And I can't even blame him. I
feel it, man. Look, I mean, you're gonna die regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm a goner, if the shit goes down. So I made like a 38 fucking point turn.
I can guide you. You're like, no, I'm good. Like, no, I can guide you, dog. I can do this, man. Let me do this for you, dog.
Right. But if I die though, he got to walk back down that hill, back down to the fucking.
Hey, I would rather walk down it. I mean, you can walk. Then you are in all control of your everything. Then, and unless it's a landslide, but other than that, like
until you get down to them folks again, shit. Anyway,
then it sucks to be walking. Yes.
Yeah. But anyway,
you don't want to make a wrong turn on foot. That's a whole nother level.
The fucked up thing about it was like, as soon as I was facing the right direction to go back where we came from, of course now the cliff is on his side. He's freaking the fuck out. He's literally like out the window, like looking down, like, do you have more space over there? Can you move back over like that way more? And I'm like, Doug, I'm literally driving up the fucking wall. The shit,
Nah, that mirror will be all like all the way off.
Right. Well, because it was a nice slant to it, so the mirror had plenty of clearance, but the tires were up on.
Man. Like I'm cringing, man. Maybe I do have a phobia. I mean, but at that point, it's nature. It's human nature. I mean, even if you were scared in the driver's seat and you in somewhat control. I mean, once it gets to those kind of conditions, then it's like, what the fuck? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, but
it's
when you're in the passenger seat, you're like, man, I'm just like, don't kill me, dog. Don't kill me, dog.
Well, when we got back down to where the wrong turn people were at, it's kind of funny that I keep on referring to them as wrong turn people, because that's really what they came across as we were going through there initially. We got back down there. This lady comes out, and she's all tattered, and she barely got teeth, and hair all she's but she happened to be really nice. I was like, okay, and she asked me, what?
Chicka bow wow.
No, not that kind of nice. Not that kind of. I'm talking about like she was pleasant, to speak to.
Oh, speak to. Yeah.
Yes. Anyways,
who the fuck wants to speak to her? You had me at fucking no peace.
Well, no, she came walking toward the truck, and I was figuring, okay, brought off his ass something to say. I'm, okay. So she actually told me, she asked me, did you turn around up there? And my first thought is, nah, bitch, I picked the fucking truck up and fucking, right? But of course I was like, yes, I did. And she was like, wow, we've had a lot of trucks get stuck up there. And I'm like, oh. And you saw me on the way up. You saw me on the way through. Yeah. I was creeping.
Laughing. They're like, well, since he lived, we might as well.
Right. So, I mean, you couldn't have said nothing to me on the way through the first time?
Yeah, on the way in, like, now listen, be careful. Because a lot of motherfuckers die, so.
Right.
You're taking bets.
Yeah. I mean, she could have even said, you know what, that's a dead end up there. That wouldn't even have gone. It would have been nice to know that. It'd have been nice. But anyways, I ain't even get into it. Whatever. It is what it is. But my boy was freaking out. He was like, he was like, where are we, lady? We're not going back up there. And she was like, oh, no,
You gotta be like, shut the fuck
you
up.
really
Shut the
shouldn't go
fuck
back up there. And I'm just at that point. I just kind of sat back because he's talking over me to her through the window, and he was just, how the hell do we get to? Da-da-da-da-da-da? So I'm sick and tired. Yeah, he's
See,
a
I
real
would have been
city
like,
boy.
shut the
He's a
fuck
real
up before this crazy bitch pulls out an axe.
Yeah, he's a real city boy, and normally he's like calm as fuck and funny and goofy and fun. But in this situation, he was so scared. He just like, get me the fuck out of here, kind of, like, what the fuck? Where the fuck is how the fuck did you do here? And then it was like, all right, okay, cool. So we eventually got where we were going, and it was right off of a main road that it didn't involve any of that kind of crazy bullshit. But just knowing that, like she had said that, oh yeah, trucks get stuck up there all the time, and we were actually able to get out and and fucking get back. To me, that was like, okay, I have faith in my shit. So that justifies me saying, I don't want you to drive. I'm going to drive. Fuck you.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, we are way the fuck off
Yeah.
off topic on that.
That's all
But
right.
anyways, yeah, fuck your phobias. Your fake phobias, not the real ones. Yeah.
I'm scared of bullshit. What is that one called? I guess I'm not scared of that either, really. I just fucking hate it so badly.
Well, yeah, that's you know what? I have a phobia of fake phobias. Yes. Yes. That's how Anyways,
Drop a comment for the name of that phobia. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah. Phobia,
All right.
phobia.
I'll let your motherfucking peoples then.
Oh, before we go, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, share. There's no excuses for not sharing. No excuses
Share.
whatsoever.
Share like
Share.
Sonny and Cher.
I put your little hand in mine. Anyways, so
I can't sing my part because I got hit in the tree when I was skiing. I'd be like, man, I was like, God, can I go back down there and like jump off a cliff or jump in front of a train or let something vicious happen? I don't want everybody to remember me from hitting a fucking tree when I was skiing. Like, I'm not even a skier. It's like my first fucking time skiing.
How did you get hit by a tree? I mean, wouldn't it be more like you hit a tree?
He did hit a tree,
Okay.
but he was going so fast that it killed his ass.
It's crazy.
That would suck, man. You're just like, I'm gonna hit a tree.
Like that's really a conscious decision to make,
I'm just saying it. Well, that's what I'm saying. You're saying it because that's not something you would say because nobody would do that on purpose. So you're just saying, like, I'm just stating a fact. This is what's going to happen in 3, 2, fucking, and then next thing you know, they find you and you're like, I mean, ain't no telling, man. That motherfucker had fucking tree bark all in his fucking mouth and shit. Like,
I wonder if there's ever been anybody that steps out onto the street in like a busy ass street and happens to just look over and be like, oh shit, I'm about to get hit by a bus, and instead of just stepping back, just fuck, wow.
Well, that's because you don't have time to step back. But you know how we were talking about this the other day on for something different. That like when you see something happening, your mind has like 15 or 20 minutes worth of shit that it displays just like that. So I think that there is a thought of I'm about to get hit by a bus, but it happens so quickly that it's you know what I'm saying, like
right.
Your light flashes before your eyes type of thing. So it's like yes, dead, but like for observers, it's like I wasn't ready for that, but like he saw it. If you saw it for that last second, it's like it takes forever. That shit. You over there just thinking about all the stupid shit. Like, oh Lord, I got to go talk to this motherfucker, man. I got some questions though. He gonna answer my questions today. We're gonna learn today. We all, or at least I'm gonna learn something today. Today is my day to fucking be like, yay, whatever it is. Or oh shit, whatever it is.
It's probably gonna be like, oh crap.
He could be sitting there like it'd be like this giant room with this fucking dude at a desk. You know what I'm saying? Like way the fuck over in the corner, checkerboard floor, and like endless, infinite tall pillars of whatever gold or some shit all the way down like fucking 1,600 yards.
And it'll be Morgan Freeman sitting in the corner. It'll be him, most definitely. Yeah. Anyways, so
go on in, son.
kind of sounded like him.
That was the goal. But I'm glad it worked because I didn't think I did. So good. It's
No,
good.
it worked.
It's good. It's real good.
Yeah.
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 All
All right.
right.
Anyways, folks, you have a splendiferous fucking one. Yeah.
Holla, holla.